shot in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more, baby. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you. Girl, doing it,
First pitch straight ahead from the Oakland Coliseum. Interleague Baseball next. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Colorado Rockies and the Oakland A's. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Tyler Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
A guy with a big future and a former first-round draft pick. Mid-90s fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. What he's lacking right now is just getting some experience, and he should get that. And when he does, look out. When he puts it together, this guy has a huge future ahead of him.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 11. Ender.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
First pitch, 105.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That accepted. The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
There to play at his profile, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate.
Designated hitter.
Look for him to have a big day today.
So stepping in, Dominique Montano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready now, Stephen Piscotty looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score. Into the box, Trevor Story, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Anderson, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Olsen in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Ian Desmond.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Dahl stands at first with 1 out. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And that misses for ball one. Wieters, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Try that call again.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bottom of the second here with no score. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Pitch on the way. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Murphy is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. The A's strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Davis going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk
Now
approach
batting.
back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Murphy.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. swing and a little blooper to center. Laureano moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He popped out in his first trip. On the move is Murphy. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's right there for Garno to get his man.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. Two and 1 to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ramon Laureano is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 1-0 home. Fouled straight back. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping up now, Dominique Montano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Semien has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. The 1-0 home, taken on the inside corner for strike one. Semien stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Darno on third. Montano is over at second with one down in the inning. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's two free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now it's 2-0.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's the A's 5 and the Rockies 1. Andrew Triggs is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Chapman's got it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Ian Desmond.
Now in the box, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. That's by him for strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. They're down 5-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Kyle Freeland will come on now and take the ball for the fourth time this spring.
Number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar in his career versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5.
Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. Freeland has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The A's lead this one 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Your
Paul Blackburn
please.
Makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Paul Blackburn.
Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Blackburn playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Chapman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
He's going.
1-0 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Hampson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now a changeup is bounced to second. To his left, Profar. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. The 2-2 fouled off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Full count, 3 and 2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Now
that's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Ready for another shot now, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Here's the 0-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-4. Juan Medina enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30, Juan Medina.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dominique Montano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Davis.
Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line down the left field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He is taken high above the zone.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Chris Davis. Pitch out, nothing doing. First, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Frankie Montas takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the A's, number 49, Frankie Montas.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty ranging back, and this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he pops it up. Profar over to his left. 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in, Garrett Hampson, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pop straight up. Here comes Davis, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Liam Hendricks was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's only 2 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's down.
Ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Hendricks, originally from down under in Australia. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Dahl, the runner at third. Desmond on second. Hampson at first. 1 gone. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Laureano going back on it. Out of here. Grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they open up an 8-5 lead.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball way up and in.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now the 2-1. Here's one for Profar at second. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Profar is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the damage long since done for the Rockies as they played 4 on the grand slam. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rockies 8 and the A's 5. Antonio Senzatella enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Antonio Senzatella.
Ready for another chance? Matt Olson, lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Two and one to the A's first baseman, Senzatella, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Matt Chapman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. The second for 1. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jarrell Cotton will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
For the Athletics, number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
Raimel Tapia is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Tapia.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Right side, but it's well foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Left side, but well foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Tim Beckham will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's too high. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Tapia stands at second with no outs. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, the left fielder.
Mike Tuchman will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Laureano is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Tanner Anderson is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. From the stretch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Matt Wieters. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First and second now, one man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Laureano is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, number 1.
Garrett Hampson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I know that's on the chorus.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two down, runners at first and second. A high fastball is in there. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for one. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the Rockies 9 and the A's 5. Tim Beckham will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Rockies. Now playing shortstop, number 2.
Mike Tauchman will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 3, Mike Tauchman.
Jeff Hoffman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeff Hoffman.
Ryan McMahon will also enter as he takes over at third base.
McMahon.
Striding into the box, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hoffman, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Hit on the ground to short. Beckham comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bouncer to the left side. McMahon's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dominic Montano.
Tommy La Stella will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tommy La Stella.
Pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Nick Martini will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 38, Nick Martini.
and it's 0-1. La Stella leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. La Stella rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Franklin Barreto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Franklin Barreto.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Well, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Too high, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Popped him up. McMahon has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. Now a 9-6 ball game. Chad Pinder will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Change for the Athletics. Now playing left field.
Mike Fiers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Athletics. Number 50, Mike Fiers.
Josh Begley is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Begley.
Chris Herman is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Herman.
Tony
Your attention,
Walters
please.
is going to be asked to get
Now
things
coming
going
in
here
to
as a
pitch
lead
hit,
off the top of the 8th.
Tony Walters.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Herman. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings.
Your
Noel
attention,
Cuevas
please.
will move into the
Pinch
on
hitting
deck
for the
circle
Rockies.
now to try to get something
Number
started here
56.
with 1 gone in the inning.
Noel Cuevas.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Laureano on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now
A good afternoon of
the right
spring
fielder,
training baseball thus
Charlie
far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Three and 1. Blackman is off at first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Pat Valaika will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 4, Pat Valaika.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Tony Walters will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field. Number 14.
Pat Valaika will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 4, Pat
Scott Ober is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Scott Ober.
Greg Bird is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Bird.
Julio Chacin will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Nope, 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Now
listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. A's are gone in order. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Julio Chacin will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 17.
Aaron Brooks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 37.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Tauchman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mike Tauchman.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ian Desmond.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Garrett Hampson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Herman. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Colorado's out in front, 9-6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow.
Brandon Morrow.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Laureano leads off second with nobody out. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Morrow readies the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No one out with a runner at second. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy LaStella. First pitch on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. One and one to Tommy LaStella. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is popped up. McMahon has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Josh Begley.
Next up for the A's, Josh Begley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackman. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Colorado Rockies swung the bats well with 16 hits. Juan Medina is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Ain't never had a dime on me. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, and I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and I'm out by the coupe. First time in the beach, she was hanging out the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his name, looking at my neck. Ooh, I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protect the cheese. Sipping all this, my baby is on that. I want that pepper, me getting it out of red. Like 25,000 on me. When I've been riding in the film, got all this out on me. Chop so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in the middle. Busy being cooked all day. I'm down. My girl, she just popped up. They wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my road, they make a one ass on the movie. Tennis chain, my neck gon' chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle me. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even finish. I can ballin'. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was hard. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the